This is where we are, the stage in the game. Thank you for checking out the mats, little one. Hello, and welcome to another podcast episode, or welcome to another YouTube episode. I wanted to say podcast because my podcast is what I usually do. So I am pre-measuring the room. I wanted to take you behind the scenes since this is all about behind the scenes over on my YouTube. And today we are going to be adventuring off into the land of me preparing for a cacao ceremony. And so I'm going to show you what's going on. So right now I have the mats completely laid out. I like to see the width and whatnot so I can see how many more I need to fit in here if I do need to fit. Now we are really close to the door, however, this will work, and worst case scenario, we can put 2 mats there. In this space will be where the altar and things are set up. So yes, this is what we're going to be able to do. And so this is part of the process. So I'm glad I'm mapping it all out. I think all of this will work. Even though it looks chaotic in here, it will not look like that tomorrow. Also, if you watched my vlogging videos, I decided to leave the garland up. And reason for that is because I think it's going to look really nice as the backdrop when you're over here sitting, chilling, and meditating. You know what I mean? It'll just look so cute. It's like you're here with me right now. I like to just try to measure out the rooms and the spaces the day before. You can do whatever works for you, but you don't want to be doing this the day of. What was that? Another thing I wanted to share and show was the flowers. So we are currently in my pantry room. So it's a little tight in here, but I bought flowers. So if you want to buy flowers the night before, keep it in a cool area. This pantry gets really chilly overnight. You get yourself a Home Depot bucket, fill it with water. You can put the flower stuff in there if you want. I put 1 packet just to kind of help them stay fresh overnight. But the cool air is going to keep them chilled out. So I have yellow roses to give to everyone. I like to pass out roses and then create like a floral altar. These were supposed to be for the bathroom, but I'm gonna see how the bathroom flowers are doing in the morning. But I love how everything's very cohesive together. And then these guys will kind of be like my centerpiece of the flower grid that I am creating. So that's all for tonight. And then tomorrow I will kind of record more of what I'm doing and kind of show you how I kind of prepare for this. Okay, that's enough talking, and I will see you tomorrow when we set everything up. Hello, so today is the day. I look crazy right now. My hair is completely soaked. Ugh. Well, it's drying now because the heater is on. But today's the day, and yesterday I forgot to tell you about the journal prompts that I create. So I create journal prompts to leave with people because it also gives them more to kind of think about, and it extends out the ceremony past what we have done here, and then it also allows them to remember you as well. So I really like doing that. What else? That's pretty much it. I kind of pre-vacuumed. We're going to rearrange the living room and all that, and I'll show you a montage of that. We're going to have the ceremony inside today just because for the visualization part, I want to be able to crank the music really loud and outside. Not that I can't do that because it's the middle of the day, but you have like the outside distractions. And then my neighbor has been working on her house, so there's been people like outside. So just, being flexible with that and knowing that you can kind of switch things up when you need to. So I'm going to show you the journal prompts. Okay, so these are the journal prompts that I have created, so feel free to screenshot that if you want. The reason I picked these particular questions was because it's focusing around resting and calling things in with ease. And so all I did was I did 4 of these like this on a printer paper and just printed them. And I'll see you when we set up. I totally forgot to record us rearranging a little bit in the room, and I'm going to put the montage of the rest of the clearing of the room and setting it all up, and I'll show what I can. It's not going to be that exciting. I'm just going to mop and vacuum next, and then I'll insert the footage of like creating the flower grid and all that other stuff, which I'm going to kind of do next. So right now my plan is to clear out the rug, clear the floor out completely. I picked up most of the cat's toys, just get the ceremony space completely emptied out. That way I can vacuum it, mop it. I'll see you over in the ceremony room. So I like to clean the floors regardless if we're going to have the ceremony inside or outside. So we and my husband are just going to go ahead and, clear the space out, give it a good vacuum, and then I actually go in with a mop as well and steam mop the floor. The cats, now that there's 3, they get stuff everywhere. It's insane. And I think it's funny that I'm drinking my heavy metal detox while I'm doing this, because I'm drinking it right now while I'm doing this. So hilarious. Anyways, so just remember to clean your space and to sage it out, because it's good before other people's energies mix in. So the space is nice and clean. It looks really, really nice. I love it. I don't even want to put the rug back, to be honest, but Kantara plays there, so I'll have to put it back. But so nice in here. It's so clean. It's like, oof, love it. There's stuff everywhere right now. And so again, you always want to be flexible. It also makes you realize when you host things in your house, like how much stuff you don't actually need, So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and move the flowers out. So here are the flowers the next day. They still look pretty good. They're definitely a lot softer. At least those cabbage ones were. These feel good and look good. So these are the only guys that are kind of wilting, which makes sense. But I'm kind of glad it still has a little bit of that purple in there. That's what I kind of wanted to tie everything in. So these are going to be bathroom flowers or some kind of flowers either out here somewhere or wherever. And then these will be part of the grid. I also wanted to include this clip here of what I'm thinking of wearing. It's always good to have what you want to wear planned the night before, but I had this planned the day of, so just wanted to throw that in. So I know I showed you earlier the little prompts, but this is just a basket that I have, and I keep this next to me, and I'll show you. We'll walk over to the setup now. And I put in crystals that call to me. There's another crystal that's not here that I gotta grab off of the hutch, but this is just for me to keep around me. This is a third eye activating oil. I really like this. It smells really, really nice. This is from Mystical Medicinals, which it's funny because she's actually coming tonight. So it's kind of cool that I'm going to use her product tonight and share it with those that are coming as well. And I really like this to use on clients because it really helps when you're connecting with that third eye, especially if you haven't done it too many times before. It's really nice to ground you in, set you up, and take you to that next level. And so that'll be exciting to pass that around to everyone as well. And then also we decided to do it indoors as well, because I totally forgot the purpose of this was to create a space that was quiet, as well as being able to control the volume and get a little bit louder if needed, versus outside in the yard. It's kind of like everyone can hear you, and then you're like that drunk neighbor. Say hi, Chris. They can see you. My frame is zoomed out.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, so Kantara is checking it out. She shoots all the mice under there. And yeah, I'll show you the flower grid once it's all set up, and then that'll be it. We'll get started with the cacao. Maybe we'll show you how we prepare it. Not sure yet. We're gonna get that started shortly, actually, because it's almost 2, and then that'll be it. So I'll see ya in a second, actually. So here is the completed altar. It almost looks like a frog smile. It's so cute. But anyways, I decided to lay the cards around the dreamcatcher shape on my towel here, and I have a fluorite crystal as well as a selenite. I got my pillar candles and the flowers, and I have my little things here in between my husband and I ready to grab. Those are our own personal crystals as well as oil to pass around, and of course, my bowls and things are there as well. Here is the final look from behind if you were to sit back, and I think it looks really beautiful. And here is a sneak peek clip of the ceremony itself.
And clasp your thumb and your ring finger also.
Thank you so much for being on this video with me today. I really do appreciate it. And I hope this kind of helped you to kind of see how I do things, so maybe it kind of helps you with planning out your next ceremony or whatever it is that you're doing, throw in some ideas and things like that. So anyways, I'll see you when I see you.